So, are you ready to take another treasure hunt? Go on another treasure hunt? All right, so I really do like it if you put both feet on the floor, just because particularly those of you who go way out, I do want you to come back and be able to drive home. So, take a breath in and let it out. And take another breath, just breathing in again, relaxation and trust, with joy going within. And breathing out what no longer serves you, breathing out any doubt, any anxiety, let it go. And just for a moment, I'd like you to imagine that you are looking down magically. You are kind of floating and looking down on a map. Now, this is a treasure map, but it's a map of your life. And you see a line in it. There's like this really strong line. It's your lifeline. There's a line in this map going from the present all the way back. So this magic map, I'd like you to take this map and follow this line back, stopping at any point in your life, but particularly before the age of 12. I'd like you to go back to anything that brought you joy, anything where you were happy. We're only going back to these experiences that brought us joy, where we were timeless. And I'd like you to go back, and you might see a name of a town, you might see a date, or your age at the time. And if you're really visual, you might be able to see yourself at that age. And notice what you're doing that brings you joy. What were your gifts, even as children? Let's take some time and notice what used to bring you joy, that you used to love. And you can do this quickly because you're magical in this moment. So you could go back to before 12, but if you really had something you loved at 15 or older, I'm just allowing you to, at your own pace, to go wherever you need to, where you felt joyful, happy, in love with what you were doing, in love with who you were at that time, feeling expansive. Just gathering these images, these feelings to bring back with you. Just noticing what in your past did you really love that you are doing now or you're not. Really make that connection between your lifeline to your past and your present. Are there things that you used to do that you loved, that you felt passionate about, that brought you joy, that you're not doing now? And just allow yourself to believe in the possibility of doing them again. Just breathing that in, just breathing in that possibility. So you're gathering these gifts, these joyful times like jewels. You're on a treasure hunt. And I want you to gather them up. Gather up what you have loved in your life. And this is not to make you feel sad that you're not doing them now. It's about awareness that you once felt this way and you can again. So gather them up. They're like jewels, like beautiful, beautiful stones. Gather up what you used to love, feel joyful about, and your gifts. Gather them up. Remember them to bring back to the room with you all of these things that you used to love. I'd like you to bring them back. As you walk along your timeline, you're coming back along the timeline to the present. We're coming all the way back along that line. That's your magic map. I would love for you to use it again. You can do it another time. You can perhaps get the CD from today and you can go back again and explore further, more than we have time for now. But for now, I'd like you to come back here, bringing back everything you realized, everything you discovered about yourself, your childhood, coming all the way back along that timeline to the present, taking a breath in, and letting your breath bring you back here. Feel the chair beneath you. I'd like you to move a little, feel your feet on the floor, move your hands, coming all the way back with another breath. And with that breath, the intention of bringing back everything you realized, bringing it all back with you now, so that you're present and fully here. Okay, welcome back. So who saw something or experienced something that really brought you joy? Share. Would somebody share? Yes.
Well, when I was a little boy, my father was a football addict, like many Americans, so he's been a good part of the weekend watching football. And my friend Matthew and I love nature. So we would go out when everybody else was watching football and hike along the Charles River and collect cocoons of cecropia moths.
Wow.
Then we'd bring them back and hatch them out when they're just freshly out of their cocoon. They're just at their most beautiful because they
Wow.
eaten up. And that's what we do.
Beautiful memory.
So this is always with me.
And do you still do that? Do you still?
And yeah, this winter I discovered mushrooms.
Fantastic.
And I started walking through the forest, photographing all the different mushrooms.
Ooh, wonderful.
Then I brought them to the fungus fair in Santa Cruz.
I've always wanted to go to that and I haven't.
And they identified, like some of them they couldn't even identify. But others, most of them they identified, and most were poisonous. But there was one that wasn't, that was edible.
Fantastic. And did you feel that bubbling up of joy?
Yes.
In doing that? Isn't that fantastic that there was something as a small boy and then you're doing it now really, and adding photography. You know, there's other gifts. There's other gifts that either were there when you were little or have come to you along your path, along that magic line. So we have time maybe for a couple more. Who else saw something? Yes?
The ability to dream.
The ability to dream. Oh my gosh. You know, I love that. It's one of my favorite authors is Henry David Thoreau, who said, build your castles in the air. That's where they should be. Now put a foundation under them. So to start dreaming again, to really dream. And, you know, all the movie The Secret, all the books, you know, on manifesting, law of attraction. It's all about first seeing it here, isn't it? Is having the dream. And then you put the foundation under it. Then you do it. Yes?
I remember being a young hippie and the ideals that we held to be strong, you know, and that we were going to change the world. And I haven't lost those feelings, you know.
Wonderful.
I still like to bring love into the world and kindness.
Wonderful. We need that so much in the world. So yes, this woman here will be the last one.
Riding my bike.
Me too. Isn't it just the greatest? Riding her bike. You know, it's remembering, and if there were some things you saw in the magic journey that you're not doing now, guess what? Start doing them. It's like one of my clients got a message. I do shamanic journey work with clients where they go inside and discover things. And she had a physical problem. And this voice spoke to her and said, "You don't have all the time in the world, you know. Get going." and it was a pretty serious thing that she had going on physically. And this person is now living abroad and living her dream, and took a leave from her job, and she's I won't tell you where because I don't want you to even know who this is, but going somewhere in the world and doing what she loves. She's been there for a year. So the point is, get going. What are we waiting for? It's time to do this. So I have a gift for you, and it arrived magically while your eyes were closed. There is a magic treasure box that came, and it says on it, "You are a gift to this world. Shine." Shall we open it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. There is a treasure inside the treasure. So, you are a treasure. And there's treasure inside you as the treasure. And there's a note from the universe. Of course, it's written on a yellow sticky note. But this is from the universe, and it says, "Dear ones, choose one stone that sings to you. Let this jewel remind you of your gifts within. You are a treasure." So let's open the treasure within the treasure. And let's see what's in here. A lot of beautiful, beautiful jewels and stones. So isn't this exciting? So we're going to pass this, and each of you take one that sings to you, that absolutely says, "Choose me," like Alice in Wonderland. Choose me. And that will be your grounding stone that you hold, that you put in your pocket, that you carry with you, that says, "I have gifts to share in the world. I am a gift, and I have gifts, and I want to shine, and I want to share my gifts with the world. This is why I'm here." Why do you think that we've all incarnated this lifetime? Especially now, we are here to share our soul's purpose with the world. Not to hide out, not to keep it, our treasure hidden like the dragon or the miser holding our treasure close to our chest. We're here to share it. We're here to open our treasure chest of who we are and to share our treasure with the world. So thank you very much for having me today. It's been my pleasure. And here you are. All of you are treasures, and here is your treasure. You're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.